व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि मेरा कहने का सिर्फ इतना कि इसका कोई असर इसलिए नहीं है कि रामदेव की अपनी कोई क्रेडिबिलिटी नहीं है, जिसको मैं मानता हूं। साफ नजर आ रहा है कि आरएसएस के एजेंडा पर है, आरएसएस इसको इस्तेमाल कर रही है, आरएसएस को इस्तेमाल कर रहा है। रामदेव का अपना एक पॉलिटिकल एजेंडा रहा है, वो खुद एक पार्टी बनाना चाहते हैं और वो पार्टी बनाना चाहते थे।
अगर वो इतना लोनर है, उसकी कोई क्रेडिबिलिटी नहीं है, तो आज पूरे के पूरे के देश में माहौल क्यों हो गया?
I just want to know from both the politicians before I end this segment, are you not worried? First, you, Chandan Mitra, I asked you this earlier. Are you not worried that people outside politics, a saffron-robed Ramdev today and Anna Hazare with the Gandhi topi, are both taking away the political space that you are creating in our democracy? People who are not elected, who are setting the agenda for you. Does that not worry you tomorrow?
Not at all, because I believe that what Anna Hazare and Baba Ramdev have taken up is a result of the anti-corruption drive that the BJP led. Starting with, you see, the 2G scam and whatever we've done in the last 1 year,
right,
that has created the atmosphere in which others have also joined. And second, Rajiv, I want to ask my Congress friends just one question.
Yes.
No, why do they always see the RSS and BJP lurk behind everything that happens in the country? Right. I mean, not only do they credit us with too much, but let me also tell you that what is wrong? If somebody is talking a nationalist agenda, why does the Congress get so scared and they start trembling and saying that, look, RSS, BJP, yeah, what's wrong? RSS is a legitimate organization. BJP is the second largest political party in the country.
Okay.
If somebody agrees with some of the points that they've raised, what is the crime in it?
Okay.
I just simply don't understand why they kind of get so scared.
Okay, I just want to know the final word to you, Raj Babbar, क्या आपको कहीं डर है कि रामदेव या अन्ना हजारे जैसे लोग एक तरह से राजनीति अब चलाएंगे और आप उनके पीछे चलेंगे? आपके कैबिनेट मंत्री एयरपोर्ट पे जाएंगे, एक को मिलने, दूसरा जाएंगे लोकपाल कमेटी बनाएंगे।
जहां तक अन्ना हजारे का सवाल है, अन्ना हजारे को रामदेव के साथ कंपेयर नहीं करना चाहिए। ये दो बहुत अलग इंडिविजुअल्स हैं। एक आदमी पूरी तरह से बिजनेस कर रहा है जिसका नाम रामदेव है। अन्ना हजारे, ही इज एब्सोल्युटली ए सोशल वर्कर। व्हाट ही इज डूइंग, the thing is this, our politics, our parliament should come to the street, or the street, whatever the street says, right, we should follow there and we should do the things according to the people wants.
Okay.
आज हिंदुस्तान का आदमी चाह रहा है कि करप्शन खत्म हो, उसको लेकर हमें लड़ना चाहिए। ये बाबा रामदेव जो है, बाबा कहलाकर, ये भगवे कपड़े पहनकर, उसके पीछे इनकी अपनी क्या बैकग्राउंड है? सिर्फ योगा सिखाना। इस बैकग्राउंड से लोगों को जो है, अब वो बेचारे कई साधु के कपड़े पहने किसी को देख लेते हैं तो दीवाने हो जाते हैं, उसके पीछे चलते हैं। सो व्हाट इज दिस? बहुत सारे साधुओं के पीछे देखिए तालियां मारते हैं लोग।
चलिए, तो आप समझते हैं कि बाबा रामदेव इज नॉट अ क्रेडिबल फिगर? चंदन मित्रा, Raj Babbar, appreciate you joining us. Okay, let's take a break at this point. When we return, we're going to raise the other big question. Is this battle against corruption now an all-out political war? Is this what this is really about? Politics at the end of the day. We'll come back in a moment from now. As we continue our coverage on Ramdev, let's hear of some voices from Kolkata of what they think has happened through the day.
The tear gas and whatever harm has been happening to the common people, that was wrong, because the government has some responsibility towards the general people. People were fasting from morning and they were lathi charged. They were moved away from the place. They used tear gas. This is wrong.
Tear gas and lathi charge should not have been taken place.
India is a democratic country, and here violence or lathi charge, these things should not be predominant.